Hey everybody, Wheelchair Piper here. As you can see, we're kind of in a different location here. This is my office, and this is where I do all of my radio shows and my uh, music stuff, and we're building a studio in here. And this will be where you'll be seeing me most of the time from now on. Um, Trying out some new audio here. I decided to um, not use my phone because I was running out of storage space, and it was hard for me to continue to make videos on a regular basis with the phone. So we're trying this here. Let me know if this audio sounds okay. Um, but I figured we would just sit and have a little chat. I'm going to be smoking a little bit of Lane LL7. Thank you, Jess. Jess Piping. Thank you so much. This stuff is great. I love it. I've been very attached to this particular blend lately. And for me, it's really cool because I'll get to liking something and I'll smoke it for a while, and then I have a lot of other things to choose from if something gets a little old for a minute. And that's the kind of pipe smoker I'm turning out to be, I think. Excuse me. I have pretty much quit smoking cigarettes for the most part. Um, Still occasionally, but not every day anymore at all. Um, it's actually now it's just withdrawal symptoms getting really bad. Every once in a while, I'll have one or two, but I'm doing a lot better with that. And that's why I've got a little more coughing going on, is because the toxins are clearing out of me. So, and I do have asthma as well. And I know a lot of people are probably like, you shouldn't be smoking, blah blah blah. I know. It's kind of counterintuitive, isn't it? But what can you do? um, so the topic I want to discuss today is something that, as a musician, is very near and dear to me. And I don't know, for music fans and people who have listened to my radio show, and as most of you might know, it is Thursday evening or Friday morning. It's after midnight as I record this. So last evening, they reran last week's radio show by mistake and didn't run the one I had for this week. So if you heard it again, that is why. Um, I've notified someone about it, and it'll be taken care of, but technical errors are insane sometimes. But my topic for the day is, do you think that the music industry is dying? Um, I know this is a pipe channel, but I'm going to talk about music too. It's a big part of my life, as all of you, I'm sure, know by now. Um, and I was looking at this from a standpoint of I've been doing this for 15, 20 years, since I was a teenager. And it is for sure gotten worse since I've been in it. The amount of sales that is um, generated from records, like making records these days, is just non existent pretty much. Because you got Spotify, you got iTunes, you got all of the streaming platforms. Excuse me. I'm sorry if you hear a little wheezing. I'm still struggling a little bit, but I'm getting better. Um, the amount of record sales that are generated these days are not at all what they used to be. And you've got all of these artists who are coming up that aren't getting royalties from any of the streaming platforms um, that they're on, and most of the people make their money from touring. But touring is expensive because fuel prices is up, hotel rooms are up, food is up. So how are my thought process is, how are musicians supposed to survive? Record labels aren't getting behind artists like they used to because it costs more money to um, foot the bill, so to speak. And people are just not consuming music in the same way that they used to. And let's not forget to mention that the art of the rock band or the band in general is pretty much non existent because you've got people that are doing the computer AI stuff. And I know to say the music industry is dead is a little far fetched, I agree. But I just think that the human quality of music has diminished so much in the last 40 years or so. Because if you look back about 1980, and yes, I wasn't around then. I was born in 1989. I was right at the tail end of the 80s when music started to get cool again for the last time, in my opinion. Um, in the 80s, they started doing the techno and the synthesizers, and that stuff is cool. But then they started using auto tune, and you didn't have to have quote unquote talent necessarily to be a performer or an artist. Um, and I think it saddens me because I'm a I'm a songwriter. Okay. I pick up my guitar, I play music, and I write my own songs. People don't do that now. They have 10 people in a room going, okay, what sells? Okay, we've got a hook, we've got a beat, we've got this, we've got that. And they fart out a song in a day, as to where I'll spend 2 or 3 weeks just trying to get one line right, or one chorus right, or a verse right. It's time, it's effort, thought, persistence. I believe it's all kind of taken a back seat to, oh, let's get something out really quick so we can make $1 million and not give the artist anything but a percentage of it and screw the artist out of all their money. That's pretty much what the commercial industry is doing. And it's a sad thing, because it's an industry that I love so much. I started playing the guitar when I was 3 years old. And I've worked all of my life through surgeries and hardship and just obstacle after obstacle to play the instrument. And people like me don't have a chance, I don't feel like, because not only is the art of the songwriter, does that seem to be going kaput, but society doesn't really allow persons with alter abilities to be in the forefront of the music or film industry, because they are considered a liability. Which, yeah, I'm gonna cuss in this video. It's complete bullshit. I try real hard to not. But it's bullshit, guys. It really is. And, you know, I'm perfectly fine sitting here smoking my pipe and doing my little radio shows from home and not going out and dealing with the people and the drunks and the bars and the late night hours. I'm perfectly cool with that. But still, I love to play music, and I love to share my music with people, and the industry is not something that I want to be a part of. But yet I want to be a part of the playing aspect. Playing in front of people is fine. Doing shows is fine. But I don't want to be part of a record company or a commercial conglomerate that just wants to take all of the artist's money. And I'm trying to figure out, being a guy from a small town in the Midwestern United States, in a place where there's no discovery. You know, there's no chance of, you know, playing a club and getting discovered by someone here. It's not likely. And it's highly unlikely, actually. 1 in a million chance you might get somebody from, you know, Nashville that comes through and see somebody, but it's not likely. And um, being in my situation kind of puts me at a disadvantage to just get up and travel and move. So I'm looking for ideas to figure out how to um, go back to work in the music business because I don't think I'm going to make money from um, album sales. Um, I'm building a studio here in my house so that I have a place to work and a place to make music for basically free once I get everything set up. But, how am I going to make this a lucrative career? That's been on my mind a lot lately, and I kind of wanted some input from some old school music fans. I know we've got a few on here, and I'd like to thank everybody once again for the shout outs and the new subs. I really appreciate that. I've gotten a few new subs here, and I appreciate each and every one. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and what have you. I'm gonna relight. I've been using my pipe as a talking stick here. Mm, delicious. This one's really desserty to me. Um, I don't really know what flavor it is that I'm getting. A lot of vanilla. It smells like a vanilla. I don't know, vanilla custard maybe. And I don't know if a lot of you have noticed this, but the flavor of tobaccos for me comes more from the smell than the taste itself. It's kind of interesting. Because I'm getting the flavor note more in like my nasal cavities. Um, I don't know if that's by accident or what's going on, but I was just sitting around thinking about this, and it kind of blows me away. I've got, you know, I've done 3 or 4 albums now, um, and we've made our money basically playing shows and grueling schedules and killing ourselves out on the road. And I'm just kind of done with it. I mean, I kind of feel bad saying that because I'm only 36. I'm going to be 36 in July. And I'm already saying I'm getting old, so to speak. But I feel it. I feel old sometimes. But it's just kind of a weird um, it's just kind of a weird thing that I try to make everything I try to be optimistic that I'm gonna regain more stamina, and I am. I'm feeling better. I'm able to transfer myself from um, point A to point B, and you know, I'm able to do transfers and things. But when you're on stage, you have to use every muscle in your body, your mind, and your soul. Your whole being is working insanely to put on a performance for people who, in some cases, pay money to see you. And you don't want to disappoint, you know. So I try to just, when I go on stage, I try to imagine that all of my friends came over and they want to hear some music. And I go out there and I give it to them. I mean, you guys have seen some stuff. I'll see if I can dig up more stuff and share with you in the future. But maybe not this video, but in future videos I'll put more stuff up. Maybe some original music of mine that I've actually written. Let me know if you'd be interested, and I'll start posting some songs. If you guys would be interested in actually hearing some of the music, I'll post some song videos if you guys want to hear them. I'd be happy to. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Because I'm only about 50% of this. This channel is not just me, it's about everybody that watches. And I appreciate everybody for coming and giving me so much love and support. It's so cool. And I'd be happy to let you guys hear some of the music and do some performance videos for you guys. If you guys would be interested, just let me know in the comments or what have you. Because I don't have anybody to bring music to. That's one of the things that really bothers me right now, is that I don't feel like I have anybody that wants to hear. Well, I know I have people that want to hear it. I don't have an outlet to get the music to people. And music. I love music as much as I'm growing to love this. Which is a lot. I have to say, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Um, but I know I've rambled a lot, you guys. It's just been a while since I've talked to you guys, and I kind of haven't been feeling the greatest, and I thought I'd get a video out to you. Before I go to bed, me and my fiance are going with some friends to the circus tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't been I don't remember ever going to the circus. I could be wrong, but I don't think I ever went as a kid. And she wanted to go, so we all know what that means. When, well, you know, guys, you know how it goes. Uh, you try to appease as much as you can. Uh, and I mean that in no harsh way whatsoever. Just, you know, everybody knows what it's like. Uh, it's better to agree and to just go along in some cases. As long as it's not something illegal, I'm good with it. And the circus sounds fun, so we're gonna go. But I figured I'd stay up a little bit tonight and just sit down and chat with you guys. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well, and I haven't really had a chance to sit down and watch everybody's videos as much as I'd like to, and I apologize. I try to. Truthfully, a lot of times I'm just preoccupied with either writing a song or working on a radio show, and sometimes I forget to take me time. A lot of the time, even though I have the time, I just don't, because I like to stay busy. Today is my mother's 68th birthday. We just had a fish fry last night, and I asked Mom, I said, "How do you feel?" And she goes, "Well, with my hands." And I said, "No, Mom, I understand that, but how do you feel?" And she goes, "Well, pretty good as far as I know." And that's pretty much all you can expect. You know, Mom's still chugging along and seems to be doing okay, which is good. And hopefully, I'll get to hang out with her some more this evening. I I've just been kind of low key taking it easy the last little bit because you know it's really just been a tough time trying to get over this sickness. I don't know what it is, but when I get a cold or something, it hangs on for months. And it's always been that way. It hangs on and hangs on and hangs on. And it's not like there's anything wrong. You know, I've got a clean bill every time I go to the doctor. Nothing's out of the ordinary, and but I've just always, when I do get sick, which isn't often, but when I do get sick, it hangs on forever. So I guess it's just a cerebral palsy thing. I don't know. I know it's unorthodox to do this, but I had some room in the bowl, so I decided to put a little bit of fresh tobacco on the top of my bowl. I don't know if any of you do that, but I've done it many, many times to make it last a little longer. But yeah, I kind of I kind of just want to play music and not have to worry about all the rigmarole that goes with it anymore. But it's it's crazy business. It really is, and I've been. I said for years that uh, when it became a job, that I would step away, so to speak. Although I'm not stepping away from anywhere. Ha. Anyway, I'm kind of a smart aleck sometimes. But I just I said that I'd get away from it, and I did that. I learned, I discovered, I grew, I understood, and now I'm ready to go back to doing it on my terms and only my terms, instead of worrying about everyone else telling me that I have to do this or that or the other thing. And that's a big thing, is people are like, you gotta do this or that or the other thing. And, you know, we've got a show and they want us to do this, and then we gotta go over here and do this, and then this and this. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do 4 shows a week, especially 2 in one day. That was the thing that got me, guys. Was we were playing, and if you've made it this far in the video, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Put me on in the background while you guys are making dinner or cleaning your house or something, and just hang out with me. That's pretty much what these are. But we were playing. We would do sometimes Thursday nights, Friday nights, Saturday afternoons, Saturday nights, and then Sunday afternoons. And maybe a Sunday night if there was one. But most of the times it was just Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. A lot of times. But we would fit extra shows in anytime we could. And I was just tired, exhausted, and it's not for the faint of heart. It really isn't. But one thing I do miss is touching lives and reaching people. That was so cool that I was able to reach so many people with the music that it just it changed a lot of lives, and that's what I do miss, and I want to get back to doing that in some capacity. Excuse me. Um, Only time will tell, though. We've got a lot of cool things that are in the works. I got the studio that we're working on building here at home, and I'm working on getting some music released that I have already recorded that is um, just waiting to be released, and I'm trying to get all of my music available on all of the streaming platforms soon, so that everybody can go check all of my music out and and see it, you know, see it that way, and get their hands on it if they want to. But um, and more music, of course, coming in the future. I'll never run out of songs. I've got plenty, and they're all in here. You know, it's hard to be creative, and it's hard to get inspired to write or do anything when there's not really an outlet for it at this point in my life. And I don't know, it's just kind of a weird thing. I mean, I'm not really depressed about it. I mean, I'm as happy as I can be, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that I wish were different um, within the industry itself. But anyway, if you feel so inclined, please like and subscribe and share with your friends if you've made it to the end. I need to start mentioning that right off the bat of the videos. I'm learning. It's been a long journey with YouTube. I've tried this before in various different applications, and this is the first time that I've actually gotten much feedback, and it's much appreciated. I love this community, and I love the people in it, and thank you guys so much. But I'm going to sign off for now and get myself a nice cold drink and wind down and get ready to go to the circus. But we'll see you guys in the next video, and many blessings to all. We'll see you soon.